everybody, and welcome to More ZMC. I am debuting a new series called Treadmill Talks and posting it on More ZMC because why not? So in case you can't tell, I am on a treadmill. I have been on a treadmill for 28 minutes. My goal is to drop 80 pounds by next March. In case you haven't seen my videos, I'm not a healthy guy. I'm not. And so, it's just been my goal to try to do that. And I've been at it for quite a bit. I've been doing pretty good on it. But, the gym is empty. It is currently like 11:30. This is my gym right now. There's nobody in here. Not a single person at all. I decided, why not debut this new series called Treadmill Talks, and why not start it out talking about a movie I watched this week called Maxxxine. And I don't know what the series is going to be about. I don't know if it's just going to be like random movie talks or like talks about subjects that are interesting to me, but I decided to do a review for Maxxxine. The movie came out in July, but I just saw it this week, and yeah, I completely hated it. So before we get started with this review, please make sure to subscribe, like the button, hit the bell, and comment down below what is your opinions on Maxxxine, and what do you think of Treadmill Talks now? I don't have a treadmill, or I don't have a tripod, whatever, too many T words, or anything, so like the camera angle's a little bit weird, but it's an interesting thing. It's a very interesting type of video, so let me know down below if you guys like it. This is going to be on More ZMC, where I'm really not growing as much, but I'm going to try to get this video out there. And with that said, let's finally get on to talking about Maxxxine and why this movie sucked. I freaking hated this movie, and I was really looking forward to watching it. Saw X in the month of October. Thought it was good. Thought it was a good movie. Really liked that movie. Looking forward to this one. And I sat down, and the first 40 to 45 minutes is nothing. Nothing in this movie happens whatsoever. It is literally just Maxxxine like doing her daily life, and all of a sudden, maybe like once or twice, randomly, the bad killer, whatever, the Night Stalker or whatever, just randomly pops up, and no tension whatsoever in the kills. Nothing happens there. It's just, oh look, there he is, something else that we can get in here. The movie's literally just several plot lines that we don't care about, kind of thrown in and kind of collapsing on top of each other. It's not entertaining. It's boring. The movie is incredibly boring. I was so bored watching this movie because the first 45 minutes, nothing happens. Like, yeah, Mia Goth's in there. She's great. Mia Goth is always great in whatever she is in because she's a phenomenal actress. Besides that, nothing else happens. Nothing else happens in this movie. And then we get to the final, let's say, hour of this movie, and finally, like, the plot kind of kicks in, where there's this detective that was hired to find Maxxxine, and he finds her, and she like punches his face and breaks his nose, and all of a sudden he's out to kill her, and kind of interesting. The execution wasn't good. It was not executed good at all, but kind of interesting. But I mean, there's that. And then we get to the final 20 minutes of the movie, where she goes and she's gonna fight this killer, and the big twist for you who it is, it's her father. Not a twist that is executed good any way, any shape, any form, anyhow. It doesn't make sense, because in X we were never introduced to her father. We saw him through the TV screen, but that's it. So how can it be a compelling mystery when we don't have any of the pieces to figure it out? It can't be, because it's not compelling. It's not interesting. It just comes across as boring, and it's way too goofy for me. Like, kind of interesting for a minute. Like, they were shooting up everybody, but then there's like the detectives. They're kind of played as jokes, where one of them dies and they're just like, I got him! I got something sticking out through my eye, but I got him, and then falls down a hill and dies. Kind of played as a joke. Didn't find it compelling. Didn't find it interesting. I just found the movie to be boring. And then the moment the finale happened, we keep going on in the movie for 5 to 10 more minutes, and I just couldn't. Because you don't care about it. In X, you cared about this character because she was compelling. In this movie, nothing is compelling. It's not a single compelling thing in this movie. And so I just finished the movie, and the first 45 minutes, it was just boring. The rest of the movie, I just kind of hated. It just really did not work whatsoever for me. I'm giving this a big negative. Maxxxine, I think if I would have to give it a score, I'd probably give it like a D minus, I don't know. I just hated this movie. I don't recommend. Happy I watched it on Max instead of spending $25 on the Blu-ray, because probably would have gone straight back to the store because the movie sucked. So again, if you guys like the series Treadmill Talks, let me know down below in the comment section. It's again going to be on More ZMC, so if you're watching this, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below. Again, what is your opinions on Maxxxine? What do you think of Treadmill Talks? Was it too distracting, like me walking in the noise? Because if it is, and you don't like this content, I won't make it anymore. Just figured I'd try something new. So with that said, thank you guys for clicking on this video. Subscribe, join the Nerd Army. Peace out.